Hey y'all, it's Diamond Paint Kelly. How is everyone? I hope everyone's doing good today. Today, this video is going to be my Amazon part 2. And here in the near future, there will be a part 3 and a part 4 because I have a lot of canvases from Amazon. And I don't want to make it too long, so I'm just going to do 3 to 4 items per video. But, so today is going to be some diamond paintings and then some storage for diamond paintings. But, let's get into it. Oh, y'all let me know how everyone's doing. Leave your favorite animal emoji or animal comment or comment your favorite animal. But, let's get into it. So, I knew he was buying me this. It is 60 diamond painting trays. Do I like them? Yes, I do. Somewhat. Do I think they speed up the diamond painting process? I really do, considering you don't have to pour your drills, put them back in a container or a bag, pour them in a tray. Now, with that being said, what I don't like about it, again, I picked these out, so it was totally my fault. And I didn't think about this before I purchased them. I was just really wanting the individual trays. I thought this was a lid. It's a lid, but it comes all the way off. I don't like that. Something else I don't like. Sailors 13, for instance. The lid stays on. I think I would like it better if the lid came off. To me, it's just the lid gets in your way. But again, I picked it out. It was my fault. So he just bought it. That was another thing. They do stand up. So they actually stand so you could actually have it like this. You could probably even put something up under it for it to be tilted. Maybe with that behind it. So it would be tilted. Which is, I like it, but I like it laying down. And then you just choose. That's something that happens. So they in groups of 5. So like the first 5 is together. And then so on and so on. Now with laying down, if you grab 5, they do, fall over, which ain't no issue. But again, it was 60. If I'm not mistaken, they were close to $30. I will link them down in the description box below. But I am overall happy. Would I send them back? No, because you never can have too much storage. But I just wished I would have thought of the lid coming off before I purchased them. So that's the first item. And the second item. I gotta pause it. Let me grab a pair of scissors. Give me one moment. Okay, so I have it's 12 different canvases, and this is the Mimi doll. Mimi, the dogs. I don't know how you pronounce that. I guess it's Mimi or can't think of it right now. But again, I will link this down below. Let's see. So this is my first time. Oh, a little side note. I'm sure you can tell my nails are different than the last. This nail tech, and I will be revealing who it is in my upcoming videos. This is their first time. They have never painted nails, and I really like it. To be someone's first time, they put on the acrylic, they did it all from point A to point B, or point A from A to Z. They did everything. They prepped my nails, they did the acrylic, they painted it. And I feel like the person went for the hardest design, but I like it. I love it. I couldn't ask for, compared to my last nails, the ones that I literally broke down and started crying when I got them back in my van. But I will be letting you know who did my nails here soon. Not in this video, in a few videos down the line. But anyways, let's get back to the diamond painting. Again, it's 12 different ones. I have opened one or two. Why would Amazon do that? Why? Why not just throw that away? I have opened one or two of these, so this is the drills. It does say it's 1 through, I'm not sure, 42. There's 42 colors, so it's 1 through 42. And, oh, these are square. Did it say that? Yes. Wow, I did not know that. So this is a square one. I've only opened the round ones. And you get the tweezers. They're not really good tweezers. The green tray, dark green. Green pen, 3-placer, squishy, grippy, and the green thing of wax. Some may say blue. It may look blue, but it's actually it's like 100 green. And you get the baggies. These are pretty good baggies. They're like the ones from Hobby Lobby. You get the numbers. Each one of them is individual numbers, 1 through 50. That has the pictures on it. That's the reason I turn it over. And I'm sorry about the sound. Well, I didn't mean to break it. I know they come like middle ways and it flips. Okay. These are very good cardboard. They're really thick. So it's not like just paper. But let's move the box. And there goes the first one. And there goes the second one. And there goes the third one. And there goes the fourth one. Now these are a little pixelated. I think they may turn out though. I think that's the fifth one. Yeah, the fifth one. The sixth one. Seventh. Eighth. I love this one. Ninth. 10th. 11th. And 12th. Okay, and again, so about this kit, when I purchased these, or my husband purchased them, they were really dirt cheap. When I say dirt cheap, I'm not sure about this particular one, but one or two he got for like $3 or $4 or $5. Now they're like $20, 17, 15 to $20. So I guess they were not popular and they become popular because I have seen a lot of people purchase them. But let me grab this paper so I can actually show you what each one would look like. Again, I really like these. Out of all of them, that one's going to be my favorite. There is 42 colors, and so the legends on this paper is just a thick piece of paper. And it's letters, numbers, symbols, so it's 1 through 9, then A through Z, and then a good bit of symbols. Okay, and I'm not gonna, let's see. So we won't look like it in each individual one. I'll just do it like that so you can get kind of an idea of what the colors will be. I'm kind of tickled that they're square. And then here goes the second thing of them. got a variety of colors. Okay, and I'm going to pause this and let me box this up and unbox the next item. Be right back. Okay, this is number 2. Well, this is actually the third item, but the second diamond painting kit. And this one has 12. So the dog, it had 12. And the dog had 42 colors. And this one has 48. And it's square as well. It does say square rhinestone, but they're not rhinestones. And again, all this did come from Amazon. Everything I'm showing in this video. And let's see what these cats look like. So the trays, we'll glance at them in a few minutes. So it's just like the dog one. The green, hunter green tray wax. Tray wax, tweezers, and pen with a 3-placer. The good Ziploc bags, like Hobby Lobby. I'm not going to show it this time, but I will show this after we look at the dogs. Those are stickers 1 through 50. What I would do, since I do have multiple kits of these, I would probably just label the storage I showed at the beginning. I'll label it 1 through 50, and then that way I could just keep using it. Because my plan is, instead of writing the symbols, just writing like 1 through whatever number, or like 1 through 60. I might as well just go and put it and doing a diamond paint like that instead of trying to do the numbers. I mean the symbols. I just rather do the numbers. And then, so I shut this. And again, this is the thick cardboard. So here we go. Now remember, these are cats. I do see they like have a little edging on them. And there goes the first one. Well, I'm not going to count every one. It's like a bunch of white shavings. And the crazy thing is, about 6-8 months ago, my kids wanted a cat. Well, me and my husband, we went to the pet store and we were going to adopt a cat. Well, they only had black cats. And I was always told a black cat's bad luck. So we didn't adopt it. Y'all, that same day, before we left, my son said, I hear a cat. Well, we stay on a busy road, but we don't have neighbors. Like, there's a church beside us and then like an old abandoned house on the other side. So, and then we don't have no houses around us, no neighbors. And I was like, you sure? And he was like, Mama, I hear a cat. Well, we left, and again, we went to look at the animals they had at the pet store. And I told my husband, I said, I don't want a black cat. I don't want a black cat. I've always heard they're bad luck. Well, they had 2 black cats, and it said they would prefer to be adopted together. They were sisters or brother and sister, and I wasn't going to take on 2 cats. I was already not a fan of the one cat, but I was given the benefit of the doubt. Well, y'all, when we got home, we got out the van, and my oldest said, Mama, I hear that same cat. Well, we do, in the front of our house, we have like a deep ditch. In the drain, there was a baby kitten. Y'all, it was a black cat. Guess what we got 6 months later? A black cat. So, I'm not sure. It was meant to be for us to have a black cat. And I was not a fan of it. And truth be known, she's an inside cat. And about 2 months ago, she got out. Y'all, I believe it bothered me when we worked because she got out as we were leaving one day. And I think I had a doctor's appointment, or my husband had a doctor's appointment, and we didn't have time to like actually stand there and look for her. And I believe I was more upset than my husband or my youngins. But I told my son, I said, she'll be back. She ain't going far. All she knows is us. We the ones that feed her. When we could pull back up, she was sitting at the door waiting on us. But here goes these. And probably the grumpy one is probably my favorite. Or that one. But to me, I don't like how the pink is on its cheeks. You can tell that's fake AI. Or the smiling one, he's happy. I'm going to pause it and I'm going to unravel these. Okay, so there's pinks and blues and creams. And there goes that batch of them. And then this batch. And I was going to show another item, but let me pause it and I'm going to wrap this up. Give me one moment. Okay, so I was going to show another item, but I do see this is already about to be over a 17-minute video. I wasn't aiming for it to be that long, so I'm just going to show these 3 things on part 2 for Amazon. And again, it's the dog, the cat, and the storage. And if you made it this far, leave your favorite heart emoji or your favorite color heart in the comments. And if you haven't, please hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you around on my crazy diamond painting journey. And also, once I get to 100 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway. I am like at 68, 69, somewhere up in there. Hopefully, it will be soon. But again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Please leave me a comment. Until I see y'all again, see you later. Bye.